you know, the way this system stayed in power for so long, even though everybody knows in their heart of hearts, even the guys who work in the city know that it is manifestly corrupt and ignorant and stupid, the way it stays in power is that we are all divided against each other. People will be watching Dale Farm and they'll be saying, I've heard them on the radio, they'll be saying, we've had a tough life, why shouldn't they have one? Why do they get special treatment? The fact is, every human being deserves special treatment. And every time that people are standing up demanding the treatment they deserve as a human being, we should act in solidarity with them and not be led into thinking that their interests are different to us. That's why this social movement is so important.
After I am gone, I will be gone, and then my flesh will go to the earth it lived on. Breath will go to the air it lived from. I am through with the shame of my lying. I've had my fill of the cruelty and crying. Turn my keep in the land where the dying deserts grow. And now I know, and I am looking with a new perspective, listening for a new directive, going home to the land of our mothers. I will walk with my sisters and brothers.
The idea itself stems from to fight and combat all injustices that we find. And Anonymous UK itself spends our time on chat boards on the internet, and we have an idea. If someone feels strongly about something, it could be anything. It could be from a charity organisation, it could be for the thing about the banks, debts, and people pull together and we vote up and down the situation. If we all agree that something's important enough, we all turn up to events like this and show our solidarity with each other. This one is particularly important because it was Anonymous and Adbusters that started Operation Wall Street, which has been going on now for over a month. And this actual operation here was kind of brainchild of Anonymous, but it was organised way back, about 2 months ago, to actually coincide alongside Operation Wall Street. But there was an operation called Operation Unity on the 15th, and we thought it an idea to unite all of Anonymous and all the factions who are interested in this type of protest to actually protest all on the same day. So therefore we postponed the operation at the stock exchange originally, simply because it wasn't actually not a stock exchange at the time, because the stock exchange evolved. It was similar to Occupy London. But we all decided where we were going to actually occupy. Originally it could have been a bank. It was Bank of England was one suggestion, and then there was at Buckingham Palace was another suggestion, and lots of different suggestions. And finally, a lot of people agreed on Stock Exchange. It's quite a unique place. It's got the backdrop of Saint Pauls on it, and it was an idea that evolved and was chatted about on the internet for a long time. And it's the power of the viral media.
Sure.
And this is what the power of the
So it was the online media that really helped you organise this?
Yeah, it was everyone who's here now all had a say. It wasn't just Anonymous. Yeah, it was the initial idea was sparked off, and then different groups had their own ideas, and some groups wanted to do the Bank of England, and they were really adamant on doing that. And other groups wanted to do Parliament Square, like us. We wanted to do Parliament Square, and then we all had a compromise to come back and actually do it in London Stock Exchange. But the trouble being, because it was so well known and it was viral, that the police picked it up and the governments picked it up, and they all automatically went off, and within a few days had the actual Paternoster Square, London Stock Exchange, blocks by a court order saying that anyone who actually occupies or steps onto that property will be done for trespassing. And so when we all turned up on that day, the police were actually there to tell us that if we actually put one foot onto that land, we would automatically be arrested for trespassing.
So they picked up online what you were going to do?
Yeah. So the plan was already failed. It hadn't actually failed, it was just that it had been made aware to all the governments, and we knew that because there's no real way of hiding such a big event like this.
No. And how long do you think you'll stay here for?
Well, everyone's here, we're in good spirits, we've got plenty of food, there's always tons of donations coming in, and what happened is within, say, we got enough supplies at the moment to last us about 2 months, and I reckon everyone here actually says we're going to be here past Christmas if we're able to stay.
When it gets cold?
Oh yeah, we don't worry, we got plenty of blankets and form, and we're fine.
And how are you continuing to get the message out online?
Well, we have guys and girls that actually work with Anonymous UK, as we also have a media team here. It's fully functional. It has a live stream coverage, day in, day out, live stream, 24 hours a day, coverage of this occupation, the same as Occupy Wall Street, exactly the same as that.
Are you going to be having hackathons like Occupy Wall Street?
Yeah, we have all kinds of things happening here. We have guys which will be out there possibly hacking into certain foundations if they want to. We have no knowledge of this. It's the sort of thing that each individual member does in their own accord and keeps it quiet if they do. Obviously, we are classified as a terrorist organisation according to CIA and UN, but that doesn't bother very many of us because we haven't done anything illegal, and I'm not a hacker. I don't even know how to do it, so and I wouldn't know where to start. So at the end of the day, I haven't done anything illegal. I am not worried about revealing myself as being anonymous. It's a simple fact that I believe it's an idea, I believe it passionately, and it's about freedom of speech and freedom to do what you want to do when you want to do it. That's generally it.
Thank you very much.
Okay.